Howdy folks, Mangy Fetlocks here. About just before the election, I believe it was, I wrote a song called Goodness Has Been Gone for Way Too Long. Thinking about the fact that there's not a lot of goodness in Donald Trump. And if you don't have any, it's pretty hard to share it. People told me at the time they thought that should be an inaugural song if Biden were to get in, which he did. And so I've rewritten it, I've updated it a little bit, and we're doing it as our own little inaugural song here. Hope you like it. Goodness has been gone for way too long. Cynics moved in where they don't belong. Our country took a turn that turned out wrong. Goodness has been gone for way too long. For the president we had, I've nothing but disdain. Goodness has been gone for way too long. He never had a heart at all and never used his brain. Goodness has been gone for way too long. Presidential Freedom Medal handed out to Rush means goodness has been gone for way too long. A guy who said on Kim Jong Un he had a sort of crush. Goodness has been gone for way too long. Most presidents of yesteryear consoled those folks oppressed or troubled or in need of help, you see. But as things were, our president was totally obsessed with just one thought, and that was me, me, me. Goodness has been gone for way too long. Cynics moved in where they don't belong. Our country took a turn that turned out wrong. Goodness has been gone for way too long. A president who openly subverted rule of law. Goodness has been gone for way too long. A loser who lied more than anybody ever saw. Goodness has been gone for way too long. A guy who stoked the anger of his violent supporters. Goodness has been gone for way too long. Who tried to make us think the danger was along the borders. Goodness has been gone for way too long. It used to be the president inspired hope and pride in what our nation stood for as a whole. But cruelty and pettiness pushed all of that aside, so getting goodness back must be our goal. Goodness has been gone for way too long. Cynics moved in where they don't belong. Our country took a turn that turned out wrong. Goodness has been gone for way too long. Today we got a president who's normal once again. Goodness has been gone for way too long. The principles we long had held he's hoping to defend. Goodness has been gone for way too long. Our newly minted president has kindness in his heart. Goodness has been gone for way too long. To bring our nation back again, he hopes to make a start. Goodness has been gone for way too long. A president makes a promise to serve each and everyone, not simply serve the folks he sees as friends. Storm clouds have begun to part, we finally see the sun. Let's start being America again. Goodness has been gone for way too long. The cynics moved in where they don't belong. Our country took a turn that turned out wrong. But goodness has been gone for way too long. But it's back. Thanks for listening.